It's week 3 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Panthers and the Raiders, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 25.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward calling this contest for you. And right now, we're putting the secondaries on notice because we have a couple of wide receiver rooms, not just dudes, rooms that can test every level of a defense.
Yeah, it's more than just the headliner, right? We know the top options, but for these offenses, it's the depth at the wide receiver room that's such a big deal. If you overcommit to the biggest playmaker, a couple other players, well, they could hit you down the field just as easily. And with
the season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Trey Tucker to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick, instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's a toss to White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Minshew working from the gun. He'll get this one to Adams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off a tough rookie season as the top pick in the 2023 draft is Bryce Young.
I think when Bryce Young heard his name called to Carolina a couple years ago, he knew that he was in for a rebuild. He knew that it might be some tough circumstances, but I don't think he could have ever imagined the kind of beating he took both physically, mentally, emotionally in a 2-14 season. But we know this also in the history of football. There have been a lot of number 1 picks that have been knocked down. And it's not about getting knocked down, it's about coming off that map. Many of them have, and I know Carolina will look for some positive steps out of the second-year player this season.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Raider football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first is Minshew. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Minshew. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Third and just 2 to go. Play action. It's Minshew. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's Young on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
A second down throw for Young. Got a man. It's Thomas. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this one's going to come to a stop down at the 13-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, it's Brooks. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Young working from the gun. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I'm just going to say, maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage in this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away the next time, or he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Going for it with Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Minshew. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, Minshew. This will be caught by Adams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Complete here to Bowers. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Brings us second and 8 at the 20.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Sticking in the air with Minshew. He gets this one to Myers. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Dane Jackson. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Takes the handoff. Now Minshew. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Now, elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running back sent in motion. Gosh, this is Xavier Leggett. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They put a receiver in motion right. Now it's Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders' side of the field.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 10 now. Now it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. On the give, it's Brooks. He's got a gain of 6 there. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Young looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Hands off here for Brooks. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back now, pressure on its way. Doesn't have the hook up there, incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 3rd and short. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 3rd down run with Brooks. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing. I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
He's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his running back, Dylan Laube. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 29. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Panthers football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Motioning him from the slot right. Here we go, second and very long. Throw complete to Thielen. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They send the tight end in motion left. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They send a tight end in motion. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. He's contained at the line for no gain. Find Diablo there on the tackle. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. They motion the tight end over. On 3rd down, it's Young. And he has it near the sideline and near the bunker. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down. Another punch brings Johnny Hecker back to the field. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Drive starts with a carry by White. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Davion Clowney on that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Play action, it's Minshew. Fits it through the middle. Into the red zone. He does it, touchdown. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Panther offense headed out to the field. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Running once more with Brooks. Massive hit, the ball is out. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Tracked down by Robertson-Lane. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They kick the running back in motion. Thielen's got it, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, a give to Brooks. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A tight end in motion now. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still third down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Shotgun snap now to Young. He lobs it up. Left sideline. Look at wide open downfield. Got it! To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a second quarter lead. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Raiders ready for another drive on offense as Jacoby Myers heads out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. We get a break in the action as trainers come out for an injured player. It's Devontae Adams who's shaken up after that one. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, Minshew. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And the Panthers are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Panthers set to take the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll motion Johnson right. Here's 2nd and 5. Buys time, rolling. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Panthers looking for a bigger lead before the break. Let's see what they went with on third down. Young working from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Johnny Hecker on down to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And a fair catch made here at the 17. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Minshew working from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
From the shotgun, Minshew. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. From the gun, Laube. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. A.J. Cole on to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be their football. The Carolina offense headed out now. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Brought in right side. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Defense shows blitz. Young. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers, impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Young up 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Connects with Johnson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Young throwing here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 48. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To the air on 1st down. Young gets this to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, or it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up. No motion him out of the backfield. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Young. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Young looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Launches one deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it sets up second down. Play action, it's Minshew. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone, touchdown. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Panthers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Brooks on the counter. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Thielen, the receiver, in motion left. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still second down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Thielen's got it. Complete. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They bring Thielen in motion right. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. It's caught. That's Thielen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Well, 3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Young to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They've got 1st down from the 31. Going with Brook. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. 1st and 10. It's a give to White. And that's good for a gain of 5. T.J. Wanham gets there to haul him down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 39. That ball's caught by Laube. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
White trying this straight ahead. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing here, Minshew. That's caught. Here's Zamir White. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Minshew. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
White goes up and over for the touchdown. The Raiders capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Panthers and Jonathan Brooks ready to begin another drive. And we always hear running backs say 1 fumble is too many for a game. Well, he's lost 1 now. The low point in a game that's had a lot of struggles for him on the ground. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Brooks. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and and 2. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Third and just 2 to go. Young working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Completed left side to Thomas.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throw complete to Thielen. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Man in motion, headed right. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Receiver in motion, headed right. On 3rd down, it's Young. Connects with Johnson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and goal, Hubbard goes up and over for the touchdown. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Nevis with a point after. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Laube. And will go out, no gain on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Minshew working from the gun. Finds his target, Gallup. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 3rd and 4 coming up now. From the shotgun, Minshew. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He's got it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. On the give, it's Brooks. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Carolina in punt formation. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raider football. Back out runs their offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. A give to Laube, running left. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They run the counter with White. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. A gain of about 3, so a 3rd of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, Those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Out of the gun, Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now it's Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hand off here for Brooks. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Panthers holding on to a field goal lead. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. He'll throw it. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Epps. And the Raiders have some new life in the 4th.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defense coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. These guys on the field made the right play.
Now outruns their offense to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing now. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Now to throw. This is hauled in by Myers. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. And the Panthers in the nickel set. 3rd down coming. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Dane Jackson with the pick. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 21.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Raiders are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Minshew. Hauled in left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead.
Raiders 21.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Tucker now on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Throwing on first is Minshew. He's got it over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, Minshew. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Minshew on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Trying again following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Throwing here, Minshew. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Panthers are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.